Well, hello everybody. We're live. Look at that. Amazingly enough. Yeah, interesting. So much going on in the world today. Sad in many ways. President Trump, Colorado, said he was an insurrectionist, and according to the 14th Amendment, Section 3, he can't be on their ballot for the primary. Well, that's a liberal state with liberal justices, all Democrat, all not wanting him to turn the country around. Joe Biden month. Let that sink in. And the Democrats, half of them want to do something because it's going to be detrimental to them in the upcoming election. And half of them are, hey, let her keep rolling because they're going to be against voter ID as they already have been. And in case you didn't know it, in the Hamas, the rapists, the terrorists, the wicked, evil group won't admit to or commit to a ceasefire unless they get thousands of their terrorist murdering buddies released and for a permanent cease be removed. Now, back to the U.S. Democrats, some, not all, are claiming that our prices are going down. To be fair, they may be, but to be honest, now fair and honest, right? When Biden took office, he jacked the gas prices up to $5 and $6 a gallon in different places, minimum $4 a gallon, from $1.90 to $2.40, from $1.90 to $2.40. Different states, California being the highest, of course. Gavin Newsom likes to have his taxes. So if you jack it to five, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, $5 a gallon, and you bring it down to $3.50 or even $3 a gallon, that's still up from $2 a gallon when he took office. So you get the sleight of hand. They're saying, hey, look over here. Don't look. Bread prices, egg prices, butter prices, milk prices. I mean, go to the grocery store. It's still ridiculous. And we're giving all these illegals that are coming into the country, 60% of them are getting welfare. Now, let's think about that. Well, you say, well, the government's giving them welfare. No, the American taxpayer is giving them welfare. That's the American taxpayers' money going to them. And you have these people who don't have a clue. I mean, we were up in Canada visiting family and friends for about 10 days, and they are so screwed up in their thinking because they listen to CNN and the Canadian broadcasting, who are all as liberal as the day is long. And Trump is an SOB, and Trump is this, and Trump is that. And I asked them if they knew that you didn't need ID to vote in the United States. And they're like, what? Well, no. I said, do you know that the people coming across the border aren't getting vetted and don't have to have TB shots or any others, just don't have the people to check it out? Well, no, but those poor people I said, those poor people need to stay in their country until they can come into this country legally. Now, get it straight, you liberals. I'm not against, and conservatives are not against immigration. We're against the illegal invasion that's going on in the southern border or at the southern border right. It's an illegal invasion. They need to do it legally. And you say, oh, those poor people don't have the money. They have $5,000 and $10,000 a piece to pay the cartels and the coyotes that bring them across and get them to the border. So what's your problem? Oh, yeah. And on the news the other day, it showed that, oh, yeah, Biden's group is really, yeah, they're on top of it. The one that did report for a government issued report to the immigration office in New York City, January 23rd, 2031. She got it this week. They put that in her hand this week. Report to the New York Immigration Office, January 23rd, 2031. What they're doing. For crying out loud, people, wake up. And many are. Many are thanks to Greg Abbott. Many are thanks to Ron DeSantis for shipping these illegal invaders to these sanctuary cities, all these people who are, oh, the poor people, as long as they're keeping them in Arizona and New Mexico and Texas and California, and they're not getting up to Chicago and New York and these other states, DC. Yeah, they're all happy. And Joe Biden is so dementia laden. And we say, with Trump, I'm back on that now, so excuse me for jumping around here, but I'm back to current events, to President Trump. Well, he broke the law. He was not convicted. He never had his day in court. So don't give me he was convicted or when he's never been convicted. Now here, and you say, well, the law is equal to everybody. Really? Let me remind you, what about Jeffrey Epstein's client list? Whatever happened to that? Have you ever seen it? Have you ever heard of it? Has CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, CBS, have they ever brought that up again? No, they haven't. What about good old Hillary Clinton and her deleted emails? What about her destroyed Blackberries? Whatever happened to that? And Mar-a-Lago, oh, Trump had all these top secret documents at Mar-a-Lago, the FBI, whoever found it. Really? What about all those top secret documents in Biden's garage stored by his Corvette? Illegal gun possession. Friend, if that would have been you or me, we would be in jail now. And the DOJ, that is the Department of Justice, drug its feet long enough that some of these charges against Hunter are now past the statute of limitations. Law applies. If you're a liberal stinking Democrat, the law doesn't really apply to you. Because the news media, the liberal cows on The View will lie to left-winger. That's the current events in the United States and Israel. Biblically, Christian, if you're a Christian and you're against Israel, you are lame. Crucified, the Romans crucified him, but it was all in God's plan to provide salvation for us. Because Israel, the Jews, rejected him, we, the Gentiles, were grafted in. That's how we have the opportunity of being saved. But Israel, if you claim to be a Bible-believing Christian, you better be on Israel's side. You better be taking their side in this issue. Don't care if people, oh, the Jewish bankers are this and the Jewish bankers are, I don't give a rip. God's people, God, Egypt to get Israel free from their bondage. God still smiles on Israel. Now, the tribulation, the 7-year tribulation, that's why the church is not going through that, is to restore Israel to God. Then we have the millennial reign and then the eternal Semites in the world today and all this anti-Jewish rhetoric going on. I mean, here, another current event. I think it's the Harvard president, whatever that black woman's name is. I think Day is her last name. Plagiarized to get her PhD. Plagiarized. She did several. They've caught her now in several. But Harvard is giving her the opportunity to redo her doctorate, to correct the overlooked lack of recognition for the sources that she plagiarized. That's equal. Yeah, there's no doubt there. White male, white woman, Christian, Jew. No, you'd be out on your ear quickly. The world is really screwed up. All you flakes out there, you're just too dumb and shout. And by the way, all those people in the Middle East and New York and everywhere else, the how would I put it, the less intelligent, who are screaming from this river to the sea, Palestine shall be free. You're idiots. You're preaching and screaming for genocide, but you're accusing Israel of doing the same thing. You don't even have a clue what you're saying. And if you do, God help you for your stupidity. So it is a rant, but it is current events. Just don't know what to tell you. The world has gone stupid, and there's really no fix for that. They lack knowledge, they lack wisdom, they lack and everybody wants to accuse everybody else of. I mean, oh, Trump's a Nazi, he's a Hitler, he's a blah, blah, blah. You know why the left, the liberals are saying Trump is all this and that? Because he's for the normal stuff Americans 50 years ago were all for. 100 years ago, we were all for it. We fought world wars to keep world, but now it's happening here. The socialist communist, he is such an idiot. He is so freaky looking, so crazy looking. It's because he's been drinking the Kool-Aid of the communists for too long. And Joe Biden had to sell his soul to the Bernie Sanders club to get elected. And so now he's a liberal bozo being puppeted by the Sanders group. For Harris, wow, you talk about an inept person who stumbles over her words and her sentences. And, well, well, when we all get to, and that shows. And so that mind, I don't even know how to put it. I really don't. But anyway, that's my rant for today. I know it's pre-Christmas. I will try, because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is coming and we celebrate the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ, who all you atheists, agnostics, and Bible rejectors and God deniers, one day every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Whether you want to or not, you'll do it. Anyway, that's my conservative take on it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.